It's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and the ground is not muddy, so it's good. We can start setting up for the massive 180-inch 16:9 Black Widow screen. I'm really going to have to cut that stump down because I may have some interference with that, but we'll see. All right, so let's get cracking, Jackson. I missed a button. Literally, I missed the button. I'm good. Like painted kites, those days and nights go by and by. But I bring scissors on me. Please, from me, brought scissors. Here we got scissors. Okay. Okay, everything needs to get this done. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we're going to do here. We're going to drill some of it into the top frame here, and the rest of it we're going to have it hang until we get to Home Depot and build the universal frame, which we're going to need for the other giant screen. So let me get cracking and get this done. Cut these off because we got to spin them anyway. Make my job a little easier. These are not shit done. concrete. I'm gonna take that whole section off from there. All right, there we go. I think this time when I put the screws in, I'm gonna put some heavy washers up there because I can see where the wind hit it and it was pushing through. So I'm gonna put some heavy washers up there. I'll get that done. I got demonstrations to do today, company demonstrations to do. So I gotta get this thing done. Stand it. Push inside. So we're going to use these right here. This should do the job. Drop them right through here. And that'll keep that from basically pushing that fabric through. And then we got a set of loop screws. We're going to use them for the side there. Hook everything up. We got some of them already in there. So now, this is just going to be for the time being, so we do demonstrations. Once I get the loads and we get what we need, we're going to actually build a frame away from the actual deck. Because you see that middle piece in the middle? The problem we have with that is every time the wind hits, it causes this like, what's the word for it? Like a imprint in the screen. So what we're going to do is when we build the frame, and we're going to start from here and drop it down there and bring it all the way across here. Because some of the screens are going to be going in here are going to be pretty high up. Some are going to be, my deck is 11 feet high. Some are going to be almost close to that. And then what we're going to have to do is, I don't want to break up the cement. So what I'm going to do is get one of these buckets, and we're going to put some cement in it, and we're going to drop a beam in it. So that way that'll allow me to be able to attach the frame to the beam and attach it to the bottom, and that's it. Now if I need to move it, I can shove it to the side and put it over there. So that makes it so I can expand the screen out, because if you have a screen that's 250 inches, it's going to surpass the size of the deck. So that way, instead of busting a hole in the ground with the cement, we'll take one of those buckets over there, we'll drop some cement in there, put a beam in there, and then that way I can extend it out and connect it to the beam, and we're good. Because I don't want to basically bust the cement. All right, no quick trick ways on getting it done. And here's my squirrel right here popping in the yard. Hey buddy, I'm about to be done in a few minutes. I'm gonna get this done so you guys can go eat. Yep, I got you. I thought about it. We got a lot to do, man. I'm not saying I get carried away. I just things that have to be done. People, at the end of the day, you gotta learn that you can't basically try to just tear down my product, because I can back it any given day. I can back it. So like I said, we don't care about that. We're good. But other than that, we're not gonna put no challenges on it, just because we know darn well that these individuals are not and will not put a 180-inch screen in their backyard and do a demonstration. It's a waste of my time. Like I said, to order their product is a waste of my time. To have the product in here is a waste of my time. It is, because they're never going to do it, because they can't. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to ball at it too, because I'm playing Pac-Man off this sucker. The weather is good tonight. I don't care. Even if it's freaking cold, I'm coming out here to play some Pac-Man. Pac-Man fever. So I need to have this documented when I'm doing this, but I'll tell you something right now, man, I would have my speakers out here playing a little Frank Sinatra. Yeah, I'll be having a ball. I can't do it because it's copyrighted, but yep, that's usually what I'll be doing. But I gotta have this set up. This ain't gonna take long to do. It's easy. I can see it now. Inside the shop, I really couldn't see how big the screens were. I really thought that was a 150. I'm seeing it now. Yeah, definitely seeing it. Good. It's a bigger size, way bigger. Way, way, way bigger. Because And inside was like, this can't be 150. Doesn't feel like it, but it was. We got to do another one of these. So we're going to be pretty busy this week doing paint on screens. I got to do another one for my floor, because my floor, now after having a 180 inch on it, I want another 180 inch on the floor. We got a 200 inch to paint, because we're going to dabble, see if we can get it with a 200. Right now, the pre-coated are going to be at 180 inches, but I'm pretty sure we can do a 200 inch. Got that one in there. Man, we're actually bigger than the home we're doing. We're actually bigger. Way bigger than that. Way bigger. We're going to have to be up there. Crap. It's bigger than I thought. Whoa. All right. We literally don't have enough for under the deck. The screen's literally that big. All right, I got some wood in the house. I can build some stanchions, but yeah, it's gonna be way bigger than that. I'm gonna have to extend it out from here to put the two pieces in. Ooh, man, it's gonna be big. Okay, that's not gonna work. We have to do it. We're gonna throw it out. This can't be right. All right, we're gonna have to do some definitely some adding up for this one. way bigger than England. I don't remember everyone ever being that big. It's like it's huge. So glad I didn't throw that wood in the trash. So the border piece is going to have to be folded under, but we're still going to have the screen. But we're going to have to build a bridge because there's no way in the world. We had to extend it all the way to the top. So just to make sure that it's not going to rip out, like I said, we're using these little right here. Just going to make sure it doesn't pull through. But yeah, it's they must have changed the size. It's much bigger than before. Before we could drop it under the deck, we have to basically have that over top. So because we have to have it extend here to here, most likely if we had the wood, we just drop in a piece here, drop in a piece there, but the bottom, boom, we're done. But because we don't have that, we're going to have to basically take the wood and cut it and extend it a little bit out so we can connect it here, connect it here, and connect it here. That's what we're going to have to do for the time being, because I'm going to have my screen up on display and I'm going to be outside today. That's why it's always good to get done stuff early, because you never know if you're going to run into a hiccup here and there. That's why it's always good to get that stuff done early. Never know when something's going to change on you that fast, that quick. Yeah. How far you're going to have to be out from this. Always safety glasses, people. Usually the jobs that pretty much send you to the hospital, the ones that say, I'm going to make a quick cut, I don't need the glasses. Those are the ones that send you to the hospital. Literally. I love the people who basically don't want to act like they're watching, but they disappear, then they come back in and they disappear, and they come back in and they disappear and come back in. I know you're watching. It doesn't make a difference. I told you. If you got something to do, take care of it. This video is getting posted everywhere. It's going to be on our site, How to Do page. We put it on forum sites. So, yeah. Wait till I share what's going on my Facebook forum site right now. Wait till you see how it's jumping over there. It's cracking over there right now. I gotta go check my messages. I gotta go check some stuff over there, especially when we do these company demonstrations today. They're popping over there like crazy. Oh, I love my support here, but over there, whoo, different story. We are popping and locking and popping. Like I said, you got something to do. It's early in the morning. I mean, I'm not saying you don't have anything to do at the end of the day. I'm happy you're watching and all, but if you got something else to do, the video's always going to be here. Always going to be here. Like now I got to do a couple of tutorial videos on showing people how to build collapsible frames. We got to post that on a couple of demonstrations. So, you know, like I said, you can always come back. You're always welcome. Booyah! Good luck, Charlie. Three. I'm glad I never throw anything away. Should do it. Battery's good, yeah. This off first. This would be nice. So there we go. We got our pieces right there. Allow us to be able to extend it out and connect it, because where we have it at, we're a couple inches away from the actual supports, so we have to build legs. Like I said, if I had the wood here, which I won't have until next week, but then again, it's no point because we have to build a universal frame all the way around anyway, so it's gonna be way bigger than this. So it's a woodpecker. So just this for the time being, because I want to play tonight. I think what I want to try to do is build I was thinking about building a screen that I can slide out, that can lock, and then like them sliding doors, I can slide it in, push it out, and lock it in place. I'm just thinking of new ways to design screens that I can basically fold up and get it out of the way if I want to do another demonstration. All right. Even in a few minutes, we're gonna be done. I think I better put a battery on the charge just in case. Battery. I have to take this business call. I'll be back. All right, people. Sorry about that. Business call. Had to take care of that recording. Okay. Usually, most I just send a message say call me later, but that one can't be a call me later. So what we have here is, just like I said, this is just for the time being. Well, maybe it might not be for the time being when I think about it, right? Because, like I said, we still have to extend it from here. So we do need a bridge here and here to put that in. So, hey, worked out. So what we got to do right here, so to make sure that the screen doesn't push back, because we can't do it from here now because it's out. We have to do it from here. So that's what we're doing. Put in extensions all the way across. And that's going to allow it to be able, the bottom half is pushed down, but that's going to allow it to be able to lay nice and straight, because we have to build extensions. But we need these here anyway, because when we actually, I'm going to solve this down a little bit more. We have to bring the whole frame this way. It's going to have to connect to here. It's going to push out. Oh, I just thought about that. I can expand my frame a little bit. Yes, I can. Ooh. Ideas are boiling. I can extend my frame a little bit farther out. All right, cool. Cool. Put you guys over here. Over here. Actually, I want to get one for the bottom. I want to get that bottom set up pretty good. So let's drop one for the bottom. No. We need to do the bottom left when we tighten it up because I want to make sure it's tightened all the way across. So let me see. What do we got here? How many we got? Here. Yeah, that would be it. I know, I just literally picked that up and throwing it right back on the ground. Nice and straight. I'll tell you one thing, I thought about something for a minute. That is going to be, you have to paint these black so I can blend in a little better. So what to do next, paint them in black. Alright, so I just put a draw at the top. Let me see, where's the what you call that? I was just thinking about something. What if you extend something to your deck, you have to get a permit for it? What? I shouldn't have a problem with this right here at all, period. And besides, these people already know me. I mean, literally, they know me, if you know what I mean. They're not going to say anything. I think the 300-inch monster, yeah, I would say something like that because that's going to be a big screen. We got to put that over here, but that's going to be collapsible. So we're going to make it so we can actually bring the screen and collapse it and store it because I don't want anything that big. Literally, myself, sitting there in the front. But yeah, the 300 screen, we're gonna make that collapsible, and that's easy to do. Let me see. So that's good right there. Where are my scissors? Oh, over there. Hola. Works. So we're going to have to do something with these ugly sticks. I'm going to call them the ugly sticks. So we're going to paint these black, and we're definitely going to throw some LEDs in there to dress them up a little bit. We have to do something with the ugly sticks, but I do need them there to make sure that the screen is going to be able to extend. Do something with the ugly sticks. For now, I need them because there's no other way for me to make sure that these fonts are not. We're definitely going to paint them black. They blend in. All right, let me see. I'm going to get that bottom half too. The bottom half should be pretty easy. I don't really measure for that one. I'll get the bottom anyway. I am so glad I do not live in this kind of neighborhood where idiots come out of their houses and walk down other people's driveways to tell them what they can't do. Because then you might see something on camera you might not want to see at the end of the day. I don't tolerate that bull crap. I don't know how people deal with that nonsense. Have a neighbor like that, they'll walk into your driveway and tell you, hey Frank, you can't have that there. No. We're going to have problems at the end of the day. I try to be a Christian as much as I can, but you're not doing that nonsense. If I'm building something, don't bother me. As long as I'm not building something crazy or I'm going out of the way to do something stupid, I can understand that. But other than that, don't come down my driveway telling me something. At the end of the day, I'll knock your lights out. But you got people like that. At the end of the day, they're like that, literally like that. They will come into your driveway and tell you, oh, you can't have that basketball court there. And mind, they live way over there on the other end. And they'll come over into your freaking yard to tell you what you can't have, that you paid for, you purchased, you paid whatever, this, that, and the other, that you can't have this. Yeah, people. I only had one person walk down my driveway one time because I had my music back there. It was a little too loud. And the woman came back. She was very polite, very nice, very pleasant. Her husband are over here and he's sick. He could hear the music. Shit, if I could turn it down a bit, I had no problem with that at the end of the day. But you're gonna come here and tell me at the end of the day, you know, I can't no, we're not having that. We're not gonna have that. I'll knock your lights out for that one. Try to be a Christian at the end of the day, but don't push me. We all got those neighbors at the end of the day. Sit there and snicker and snitch behind your back because you got something and they can't have it. All right. Good night. I'm so excited. I'm out here playing Pac-Man on the giant screen. I'm so happy. Let me get this done. It's pretty good here. The way for very good. I don't think these people will be here care anyway. The first time I put the big screen in, see how all their furniture is always patio furniture is on this side. When I first moved here, the furniture used to be right along the gate here. Then when they see me set up the first 180-inch back here, all the furniture shifted that way. So every once in a while, I'll come out here, hook up the projector, and go in the house because I'm usually not out here. And I ain't worried about them touching anything because they're not them kind of people at the end of the day. Because you see all that, he got all his tools in the yard like that. So, you know, people out here have a bit of a trust thing out here. So, you know, I just put the movie on and I go in the house. Everything's on whatchamacallit, on a flash drive or whatever. I put a lot of kids stuff on there because the kids are out there watching. I'm going out to go play my game system. And they sit out here and watch. We need much longer screws than that. Ooh, long enough screw. What's the dealio with that? What was the dealio? Now, when you're putting in a grommet screen, keep in mind that the birds are going to crap on it. And they are. They're going to crap on your screen. And the skunks and whatever else you got in your backyard or whatever comes in your backyard is going to defecate on your screen. But the good thing about this technology, all I got to do is come out here with a little roller, sand it down in that spot, and whoop, 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 I'm done. And that's why I was asking the question. Not to beat a dead horse to death, but if you got to put on a 4-coat application, how does that work if something craps on your screen? And animals will crap on your screen. At least when I had it under the deck, I had some protection, but now it's where it's sitting at. Yeah, I am pretty much target practice for Goose City. Looks like you're using some food. You're not afraid of it. All right, I gotta go feed my animals real quick. Hey, buddy boy, you ready? Sorry. Gotta get some blood back in. Put a little food out there, see what happens, see if they get close enough to me. Got one that will and one that won't. Wait, where's my drill at? Oh, no, we're not even hitting. No wonder we're having that issue. We're not even hitting. That's where we're going. There's no support there. Eating y'all for like a year. Look at it over there. Finally, they trust me to a certain degree. I don't know if you see it or not. I don't want to zoom up because my camera's hard to zoom back in. But there's squirrels and everything over there eating right now. I wonder. I got a ghillie suit in the house. I got 3 of them. I got one for snow. I got a bunch of ghillie suits. The reason why it's not for that. Good gracious, people, get your mind out of the freaking. I like to sit there and watch the wildlife. Only problem, they see me, so I put a ghillie on. Sometimes I sit back in that area right there and I get my camera and take pictures. So I wonder if I can blend in. If I put some food on me, would they get close enough to eat from me? A nice little community over there. Uh-oh. This looks like a crow coming in. Ooh, look at that. See that? The giant crow to come in? They're real startled. They don't, if I'm here, they won't come in the yard. The crows, they leave when I come in. It's not a metaphor if you don't think about it that way. They're just spooked easily, that's all. They're coming once in a while. I seen a red-tailed hawk coming one time. It's amazing when they come in and land. It looks like an F1. It looks like a fighter jet. When they come in, whoo, they take on, sit down, and the way they take off, man, the power they have is unbelievable. But we had a couple of squirrels out here, and my biggest fear was I have a big water gun upstairs. I was thinking the crow, not crows, but the hawk was going to kill the squirrel, but they didn't. As long as there's plenty enough food, they don't really go out like that. So when I put all that food out there, I was feeding them constantly all the time, putting all this food out there. They came in, they ate, they didn't kill nothing, and took off. So if there's food out there, they don't no need for them to hunt. Don't need hunt for survival, but there's plenty of food. So I go online and I look up fruits and berries and stuff like that. Squirrels like Oreo cookies. You gotta take out the cream and everything. But these are things I found out from other people, other sites to go to. People who are into nature, and I just find out all kinds of stuff because when I go over to whatchamacallit, they charge me so much for their food. So I started just making my own, figuring what they like, make certain blends and stuff that they like, and I put it out there for them to eat. But we're gonna get some cameras out there real soon so you can see up close and personal what they do, because I'm always curious what they're doing in there. For some reason in the back of my mind, I mean, call me if a kid if you want, I don't care, but I think there's a little village in there somewhere. I really do. You watch those cartoons, the little village and stuff, and I really think there's a village in there. I really don't want to move the wood pile, but if we can get around it, I don't know. I don't like to move a home, so it's been living in for a while. We'll figure out something. Little village in there. My friends are like, did you just say there's a little village? No, I think there's a village in there. But my main goal right now is to feed the squirrels. Well, I feed everything, but to keep feeding everything so basically I can have my army of wildlife. I'll be sitting in the bar one day, I'll pop up there with a big freaking bird's head on top. About, yes, this is Mr. Bird. I've now captured all the animals in the kingdom. I'm going to take over the world. The sky gets real black, it'll be all birds. Pretty cool though. But anyway, let's move on. Let's get out of this fantasy land, get this work done. Where's the hook screws for these? I have a whole box of Lego right there on the floor. Because I'm playing some popcorn. Well, at least the good thing about it is I don't have to worry about it now backing up and hitting the freaking rail and leaving an imprint, so that's good. Now, for those of you, when I was telling you that, some people build their grommet screens, they use PVC pipe, and PVC pipe is really good. That's another way you can do it. Or, like I said, you can build yourself a frame. You build your frame bigger than the actual screen. You want about this much of a gap between the frame and the screen. And what you do is you take these screws like this. So I have one in my pocket. You take these screws like this, and you put one of these in for each grommet, just like that. And all you do is take your bungees, put it around your grommets, and wrap it around each screw for each one all the way around, and stretch it, and you got this nice grommet frame. Then at the bottom half, you put your legs here, make sure you attach them there and attach them from the back, and then you can throw your sandbags on top of that. And there you go. Cheap and easy way to build yourself a grommet frame without paying a ton of money. PVC piping can cost some money at the end of the day too, so this is a very good way to do. And make sure when you do it, the wood is already treated. Now, if you want to make it collapsible, all you do is put hinges in the middle, here and here. You don't want to put a support rail in the middle of a frame, because when the wind hits it, it's going to hit that frame and leave an imprint. You don't want anything in the middle. But put your hinges here and here. Make sure you get the hinges that lock, so that way you can just fold it down and lock it in place. You can also put hinges at the bottom of the feet too, and bring them up too and lock them in place. So many ways you can build these screens. All right, so I guess we're going to go straight to the bottom. Ah, Mother George, why? Why do you always leave stuff way on the other side you're working with? Why? I had you hear me scream words like Mother George and weird words like that. I had a really bad cursing problem, so I just started making up my own words. I'd be in the middle of the game playing. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? You can lick my table. And the guy like, wait, what? It's just funny because at the end of the day, no one gets upset, no one gets mad, no one gets insulted, and the person you end up having to argue with, end up being best friends with in the game, because you told them in the conversation you can lick my table. Like, wait, what? And they'll laugh about it. People laugh about it in the room, and it breaks down the tension, and everybody else, and then they're good friends. Yep, lick my table. What? You just told me to lick your table. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Lick my table. Like, what the freak? Who says that? He's just laughing in the room over it. Whew, mommy. We are done on that side. Now we just have to go back and we have to do the other side. All right, let's get cracking, Jackson. All right, I can unplug here because we got plenty of juice. So we're good. So we're over on this side now. Just got to straighten it up a little bit. That's basic, but oh, we're good to go. So we have there, I don't know if you can see it, we have Skycam over there. So Skycam is so it protects his property and my property just in case it's somebody. So I got a gate here. No one's gonna come walking down. You hop over that. There's a camera watching you the entire time. The camera scans from here all the way to there. And that thing has face recognition software, which means it'll click on your face and download you and all that other good stuff. Thermal heat, that's the big boy we got set up on the roof. Got that thermal heat, night vision, all that good stuff. The thing's hooked up to a special server. That's what it's designed. Got certain cameras for certain servers, so it protects his yard too. Because if somebody comes in, which we don't have that problem, and try to touch his stuff or my stuff, there you go. And that may be another reason why Mr. Bird has ghillies. But we're not going to talk about that. We got work to do. You're going to be amazing. Amazing! First, you're not big enough, but you're getting there. Pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon. All right, people, so we got to finish this one section over here, and we're finished, and we're done. Mr. Bird needs a bowl of cereal. I haven't anything to eat all day, so, and I still got 2 demonstrations to do for a couple of companies, so let's get this side over here done. That neighbor's over here. Cool as on the what? He came out. He thought he was interrupting my video. We got interrupted. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I don't care. At the end of the day, we're just, I would like to see him out here when I'm recording. That would be nice, but they're real polite. They don't come out, from recording, which is, they're real polite people. Nicest people I've ever met. That's why I try to say when I'm upstairs, I got my sound system going off. I try to turn it down, stuff like that. I try to be polite at the end of the day because, we all got to live together. All right, so we got that side done. We'll get this side done. I'm getting lazy right now. I'm really getting lazy, so I got to get this done. Mr. Bird's talking too much. That means I'm getting lazy. Getting lazy. fellow over here, he's I call him a master carpenter because I've seen some of the stuff he builds is pretty incredible. He builds some really nice stuff. And I think he's a master carpenter. He designs some pretty nice stuff. This is actually the tape from actually LED lights. Actually stuck pretty well. Too bad the lights didn't work that well. Tape worked better than the lights. Jacked up. All right, we got to get our string. Okay, let me get back and get this done. I'm getting lazy. We got this over here. Well, I'm telling you, I gotta get more of them boosters. That booster I invested in was a good move for the basement. Let me see. Okay. Back. Oh, she don't start that, please. I just got that out of my system. Really? You're just not going to work with this, are you? Alright, let me get you guys over here so you can see what I'm doing over here. Oh man, so we're going to get the sunlight in you. The sunlight's going all over you guys. Alright, so we got it marked here. Line it up right there. So that way everything goes in nice and straight. Now keep in mind, don't worry about the pieces of wood sticking out because we still have to come in and we're going to have to put a beam from here that's going to connect to those pieces of wood sticking out. And that's going to go straight into the ground. That's going to allow me to build my frame all the way around for me to put the other screens in. So it's kind of like we're already prepping for the big frame. The big frame. Are we just going to call it Project Big Frame? Project Big Frame, as we're going to call it. Project Big Frame. I never really saw the view from this section over here. Interesting. This will be the first summer I've actually go out in the backyard and play. Because last summer I couldn't be out here. You know, medication had to take for my lungs, but now I'm gonna be out here having a ball this summer. We're gonna pop popcorn, we're gonna do everything. We're gonna bring a popcorn machine. I'm gonna get a mini popcorn machine, bring it out here and pop some popcorn. That's why I need my battery packs out here. Or we're gonna get a hot dog roaster, cotton candy machine. George getting there. You know, the one thing I hate about inflatable screens, I mean, I like them and all, not the fact that they can go airborne and take off, but the one thing I hate about is untangling them. I can't stand going through that. Oh, it takes so long to untangle, especially when they get twisted up and you're trying to and blow them up. Yeah, that can be a bit of a headache. I hate that crap. It doesn't take long, but then play them. They get twisted up, and you're trying to blow them up, and then when you blow them up, and they're on the wrong side. Oh, man, that eats my lunch at the end of the day. I've seen the inflatable screens that don't take power. I thought that was freaking cool because I figured it had to be some way that they had them on top of the pool parties. Make them all that way, please. Birdie, birdies, flap those wings. Birdie, birdie, flap those wings. I tell you, coolest thing I ever saw. I saw a bunch of geese. I don't know where they were going. It was a huge, massive flock of geese going one way, and there was a flock of geese going another way. I'm thinking, okay, they're probably going to bypass each other. No, those suckers all linked up together into one big pack and went in the same direction. That was freaking cool to watch. It's kind of like, I thought they were going to bypass each other, but they all linked up and went in the same direction. That's something you don't see every day. It's pretty cool. Can't tell me animals at the end of the day aren't smart. That's why I said people say animals are smart. They're very smart. Very, very, very intelligent. You know what I mean? Very, very smart. I guess the other ones must have been going in the wrong direction. But then again, you remember that stuff is supposed to be built. I don't know what they were doing, but that was interesting to watch. A whole flock go one way, and they just all locked together in the same direction. I was like, oh, that's freaking cool. That's like if you're a biker group and you're biking down the street and you bump into old friends, you're all going the same direction, which is freaking cool. I thought it was kind of cool. You nature lovers don't consider this to be fascinating. You nature lovers don't love that. I love it. I love it at the end of the day. I don't find it fascinating. Sorry if I bore you with the nature talk. Am I boring you with the nature talk? I'm sorry. My only friend. Hey, eat, enjoy, eat. Oh, we're gonna have to put a bird cafe out there for you guys. Look at you jokers out there eating. Look at the squirrel in one section. Oh man, I've never been this close to them. And they always fly away every time I come out here. But man, they're really close. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it from there. When I get done, I'll blow the camera up, but I don't want my camera to get stuck. But wow, they're all out there eating. You trust me. You really trust me. Now I have to do is train you guys to be weaponized and take over the world. I'm only joking. Still, look at them. Look what they're eating. Look at it. It's so cool. You know what's really cool? Okay, so they know I put food in the backyard. I know they know this. So I'm in the front of the house, and I watch this squirrel come down my driveway. Like 3 of them run down my driveway. I know where they're going. They're going to get the food, which I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of looked at me like, "Hey, food's over there." Like, "Yeah, food's back there." I'm gonna put up there. I'm gonna get a little sign that says Joe's Diner. Joe's Diner. You guys are awesome. That's why I want to get a camera on here. And they're not bothered too. He'll be out here working with his tools and sawing. They don't go anywhere. They just look at him like, "Yeah, we're eating. We're good." Remember, there's more of us than review. Damage. I'm not gonna say what they'll do to your car, because you know what they'll do to your car. We'll jack it up. I don't know. I see people with convertibles. Aren't you the least bit terrified if you have a convertible? Some people will leave the hood down in their convertibles. Well, I guess when I was coming up, people did leave the hood down. I don't know if they do it now, but some people will leave the hood down in their convertible. Aren't you the least bit terrified? Something will come along and jack up your car. Like a large bird. I know it's not Christian like, but I used to always tell people I don't believe in reincarnation, but I said if I ever had it, if reincarnation did exist, I would come back as a 500-pound pigeon, an immortal pigeon with an endless case of diarrhea. That's not Christian like, I know that, but I thought that if there was reincarnation, that's 30 I would come back. 500-pound immortal pigeon. Think about that one. Okay. This one's going to have to be tightened up a bit. Well, we'll tighten everything up as we go along. Let's see what we're going to do. Let me see. Okay, that'll work. But we're going to need a piece for the bottom, too. That bottom part's going to need one at the bottom, so we're going to need one there. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to put 3 along the side of here. See that middle pull right there? We're going to have to put one there and to put a tie in there, too, also. Okay. Can I get you guys settled right there? That's got to be a blue jay. Looks like a blue jay. That is gorgeous. Blue jays, red robins. to measure the size for that one on that side right there to get that in. Alright, so that's where it's going to raise it up a little bit higher. See what happens. So I'm going to go with this one here. Drop these in and be done on this section right here. Let me get some cereal. Bring some cereal. Alright, cool. Whew. I thought this was going to be a fast job. It really wasn't. Definitely wasn't. But at least we got it done. That's one less thing I got to worry about today. I got a small screw for this because I don't want to punch a big hole in this. At the end of the day, I'll just put this here for the tiniest bit of work. That's for that right there. Okay, that's new. I don't want to put it this way, just in case if he wants to get back into the house, he might not want to be seen on camera. Some people don't want to be on camera at the end of the day. You know? That's better. Let's see. That's better. Now, we're going to do for the back area, we're going to drop in a nice long, because I don't want to tie this up. I don't want to poke holes in the screen. We got some heavy duty Velcro in the house. When the Velcro is all the way across, we had to fold this over right here so it would fit nice to the bottom. That's just the only part we folded over was the border. That's it. So we're going to get some heavy Velcro, put all that in, put another piece there so we can keep that nice and secure. So we're good. We just got to paint this side black. That's basically about it. And then what we're going to do is we get the other piece, attach it from here to here because this is already in. And there you go. So let's just straighten up a little bit for the top and we're good. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab the Velcro right now so we can have that downstairs and get this done all in one hit. Long day, man. I'm not even long day, I'm not even starting yet. Oh, wait, more. 6 o'clock in the morning. I like this stuff because this is called double-sided Velcro. This allows you to make your own Velcro strips. If you feel the Velcro strips that they're giving you aren't good enough, aren't long enough, then you can make your own. That's what I like about this stuff right here. They make them wider. Now this one I got in white because I wanted to blend into the wall. When I put things up there, I don't want to have black, because my walls upstairs are all white, and I didn't want to have black spots on the wall, so this blends in quite nicely. So you get two sides. Get this side, and this side, see? This stuff sticks really good. So best way to do it, let's just stick them together already. Like this. See the difference in Mr. Bird's channel? Mr. Bird's channel. I'm gonna have a channel called Mr. Bird's channel. Mr. Bird's channel. You learn something new every time you come on. Every time the camera comes on, it's always something different. That's why I like doing the same demonstrations over and over again. I try to change it up as much as possible because I don't want to see the same thing over and over again. Same thing over and over again. Same thing over and over again. Try to do something different every single time. So come in and watch the same demonstration over and over again. You hear me? Do you hear me? You hear me, Mr. Bird, don't you? Now we got a massive 180-inch screen outside, the game on. It's warm outside. I'm gonna go order me some food for the night. I'm planning to be out here for my gaming system. I'm gonna do some zombie killing, the whole 9 yards. I need to get me a I got me a whatchamacallit, but a USB drive on it because I need it for my to light up my headsets, because all my headsets are light up when I'm out here. I'm gonna go over to the forum site tonight, show pictures of my screen. Now I know the reaction they're gonna get over there, like, when you gonna turn it on? Tonight we're gonna be gaming off it. PS4. We're gaming off this bad boy. Later on I'll bring my PC, because my PC is Wi-Fi too. Bring that here and do some PC gaming. We're gonna have a ball with this screen. The neighbors next door got a, I think it's a Jack Russell Terrier, or Boston Terrier, whatever they got. So some kind of dog they go over. I think it's as cute as that can be. A little toy. Running around with the little cotton ball legs. Alright, so this is, we got our own Velcro. This is double-sided, so we got the tape here and tape there. Take you to the other side. Get off me. See no lights penetrating through at all, period. That's our own primer we made. We made our own primer. Well, actually, God bless us to make our own primer. Can't say we. Usually when I say we, people say we. Why do you put we there? You're the only person that lives by yourself. Me and God. That's what I'm referring to. We. Me and God. Me, God, and a cat. I watch these, I don't know, it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I watch these TikTok videos where the minute the guy turns on his gaming system, that his girl freaking goes into a freaking rage. I guess because they spend too much time on it. Maybe that's it. The only problem I would have is I like to build, so my time is spent here doing this kind of stuff all day. But at the end of the day, I couldn't go through that mess. I don't know how people do it. I need my freedom. Come out here and build, design, work power tools in the middle of the night, eat whatever the freak I want. I love that freedom. You have no idea. People have to understand freedom. I mean, if a relationship is working out for you, hey, that's all good and well. But after a while, you start realizing that a peace of mind is gold. And it is. It's gold. For you to come out here and just do this,
Somebody, hey, I need this done. I need that done. Can you get this done right away? What are you doing with your time? You're having a time of your day. Whatever. Now, I'm probably gonna tick off some ladies I'm talking to, because they're gonna be like, "What you mean by that?" Everybody know the deal already. I have peace of mind. I enjoy it. I have lady friends. We talk on the phone. If COVID wasn't here, we would go out to dinner and eat. That would be the end of it. And I would go back home and relax and go back to my peace of mind. I can throw my VRs on and chill. I can game as much as I want. I don't have those issues at the end of the day. I hear my family members, and I love y'all to death, having y'all arguments and everything, and I'm good. I got to hang the phone up. I'm gonna watch me a movie with my cat. I'm good. Peace of mind, people. Peace of mind. It's worth millions and millions of dollars. It's worth all the money in the world. You have no idea. I am good. Got the Velcro down. Oh my goodness. I was in this one relationship. Like, I like to stay up late. I'm a night owl. So everybody knows that. I stay up late. I'm doing a lot of work and programming, whatever I was doing at the time. And when they go to bed, you have to go to bed with them. I never understand how that one even worked at the end of the day. Like, why? I'm still going to be awake regardless. How does this even work? No. And people say, well, don't you get lonely? That's why I have girlfriends. That's why. That's what girlfriends are for. We contact, talk, joke. We go out to eat and have dinner, have a good time, join each other's conversation, and that's it. That's the end of it. I still tease my family members that are married. So I sit there and say, yeah, you go from, oh, I love this person, to, oh, I hate that person so much. And you know you do. Come on, don't sit there and deny like you don't, because you know you do. You go to from 1 minute to that, what do they call it, the cupcake stage. That's what they call it, the cupcake stage. And some people it works. It does. I got people in my family been married for God knows forever. I got people in my family been married since high school sweethearts. A long time ago, they've been together for a long time. And it works. But I like my life. I love it. Oh, ho, ho. I love my life. I love it. I do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 Whew, man. All right. That's a trip. think what we're going to do is we're going to start. We're going to stretch it up a little bit, tighten it up a little bit, and we're good. That's it. What we gotta do here. Most likely that section from that section is a little bit off. Okay, so we gotta come over here. Here, we gotta be here. This is all I'm trying to murder camera. I'm not worried about that. That's going to be that. Right now, I'm just going to move a little bit. I guess that works. What they're doing over there. That's one of them. Yeah, that's bugging me. That's definitely gonna bug the crap out of me. I know it's gonna bug me. So I didn't think we were going to have enough wood left over, but we did. We got enough to knock out that side, and yippee-ki-yay, it is breakfast time. Because I'm starving. I'm starving like Marvin and Little Brother Steve. Sorry, people. I can't be pretty boy on camera. You know, I work. So I don't have the luxury of being pretty boy on camera. Because we work over here. The reason why I say that is because I had a few people make comments about how I'm always covered in dirt and how I'm always covered in freaking sawdust and paint because I work. That's what I do. That's why when we do demonstrations, you're always seeing something different pop up in Mr. Bird's backyard because we work over here. We don't got time to cut corners and do fast demonstrations and try to look pretty on camera. We work over here. We earn our money. So that's why Mr. Bird's always covered. Because by the time I finally can get some sleep, and I don't sleep much, but I don't care, like what I do for a living. And by the time I drop off and have breakfast, I'm just not going to be having breakfast in a few minutes. So by the time I have breakfast and I drop off, in between all the stuff with processing orders and taking care of this and doing that, I got 2 company demonstrations to do today, and I got talks, all the stuff that goes on in my day, and I finally get a chance to sit down and eat. It's probably roughly 12 o'clock. And then from there, I get up and I go right back to work. Things I got to do, videos I got to shoot. I don't shoot just on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I go shoot on Instagram. I got 4 different pages, fan pages for myself that I actually got. One basically dedicated to, we do ambient light rejection technology. Talk about our ambient light rejection technology. We have screens out in fully lit environments. And that, I'm on 16 different forum sites. 4 of them we actually spend the most time on. We got a lot of pictures and demonstrations going on over there. And then I got people chiming in there want to answer questions. And yesterday we got hit with people over in England that wanted for us to see if we can do contracts over there. I told you how I feel about overseas contracts. I don't like them. I don't like doing them. It's just too, don't worry, they could be the nicest people on the face of the planet. I'm not comfortable with them. I just have bad experience with overseas, so I don't do them. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that goes on. So, and then on top of that, mind you, I got my personal life too I got to take care of. So yeah, sometimes I drift off, fall asleep, with gear on. I make sure I take my muddy boots off before I track through the house, but sometimes I fall asleep with the gear I have on, and I wake up the next day, I go right back to work, and the process starts all over again. So once in a blue moon, I'll get a chance to shave or clean up or whatever, but most of the time I'm working. And gentlemen, you have to understand, when you work a real company, at the end of the day, it takes everything from you and more, and you can't slack off. If not, your business will suffer. Now, I do have times where I can take a day off or sit down, chill, throw some VRs on, go drop to the bottom of the ocean and watch the fish all day. We listen to the AMSR, which I love so much. That's what the relaxation room I'm building is for. So I can teach myself. When I go in there, I'm not going to dress like this. Oh, heck no. I'm not trashing that room. This is junky gear on. I'm going to get some nice gear. So I told you what I want to do. I want to do a different outfit for a different area. So the Venice Theater, I'm getting myself a top hat. Yes, sirree. For that section right there, I'm going all freaking top hat, double breast suit with a little pocket watch. We're going to do it in style in there. So each one I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to try to basically try, but most of the time it's all work all the time. I just bought these right here. These pants, just bought them. Look at them. I slaughtered them already jacked up. So yeah, that's why. Because you got to get on your knees, you got to get in the dirt, and you got to get dirty. Feet are soaked in, my pants are soaked right now in dirt and mud, just basically doing the screen. So let me get this done, because the sooner I finish up, the sooner I can get something to eat. I'm about to pass out. We're on this side. So you see how it's pushing in there? What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to drop a stake in the ground right there, a T stake right in there to have that so it doesn't go in. That's what we're going to have to do right there. So I can see where that's pushing a little bit to stop that right there. First, let's get these sides locked up first, get those out of the way. There's one more thing we got to do when it's finished. Let's stop this one in. We can just finish. We're trying to get done. nice right there. All right, just got to tighten it up a little bit, but we still got to get that piece in the back done. So right now, that's all done. We're going to be knocking this side out right over here. Like I said, fastest way if you want to set one of these up, seriously, build the frame. We want to do one with a frame. We'll show you how fast it is to do the frame. Frame, we're just going to build it bigger than the size that it is, drop in the grommet for each one, throw the bungees in, put the stand, lock it in, done. That's how fast it is. But this one, we're doing under the deck. So I don't have the wood for the frame. If we had it, we would have built the frame, locked it into the deck, strung everything up, and finished. Because the way this is set up, this is not going to come down. The new one, when we put the full frame around it, everything's going to be made to attach and come off, because we want to change this out at will. This is for right now. This is a temporary for right now until we get the other thing built. Get the frame built. I definitely would suggest at the end of the day, use bungees instead of rope, because rope, when the wind hits it, you're going to constantly keep coming out and tighten it up. Bungees are just going to spring with it. Oh, where's the marker at? Probably in the land of what the freaking, I'm not even here, man. Let me see what we got going on here. Did I put it in my pocket? Yeah, it was. Smart, put it in my pocket. Yes! Achievement points, definitely achievement points for that. It's interesting that my neighbors will never ever come out and ask me what I'm building, but they're always curious what I'm up to. But they'll never come out and ask me. Come on and ask me. I don't bite. Not yet. I don't bite. Just come ask me. Say, what are you doing today? What are you building? Ask me. Surprise me with the conversation. tell me if I'm crazy or not here. You see that hill? Look at that going to waste. Look at that hill going to waste. Look at this. 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 I gotta get rid of that. We gotta do something with that. I know we gotta figure a way to put the squirrels at and everything, but you know what I'm thinking about building? A Minecraft cart. I'm lying to you not. I'm thinking about building one. Like, I'm doing the research right now. What would it take for me to build a wooden Minecraft cart with a shift that I can get in, and I could ride down the hill, down here, turn the corner, which the corner is going to be a bit of a, it's going to have to come up. Maybe a little embankment. I want a little embankment that comes up. And it comes back down, and comes right here and goes back to my shop. Tell me that would not be freaking sick. Oh, man. I'm doing the research right now. How much would it cost to build one? A mine cart. And pretty much, I don't need like a motor or anything. I just need, someone had a motor on his, but pretty much gravity will pretty much take it where it needs to go. But man, just start there, right there, have it come down, come back around here, through here, and then boom, over there. My battery's about to die. Unless I died already. I'm pretty sure it didn't die. Did I die? Oh no. Let me see. Whew. 5% people. But I'm actually doing the research. What do it take to build one? A Minecraft cart. Yeah, I can actually get into and ride around. That'd be freaking fun. Of course, I had to bring it up the hard way. But I need the exercise anyway. So, yeah, I think that'd be fantastic to have one to ride around. I know my neighbors were like, good God, what is this guy building next? But yeah, I'm doing one. I'm going to actually try to see if I can put one together. Some people are saying, well, he has too much time on his hands. So, wish. Okay, that one's straight. I gotta come back and straighten this one out. What's that here? That's straight right there. That's gonna be crazy. Let's go this way. is this? You have to done this on this shit. Trying to get some stuff cleaned up. Found this little critter in my toolbox. What the heck are you doing in there? Should be out here. Come on, look at you out here in the dirt, grass, or whatever. There you go. Everybody deserves a chance to live. Okay. I had to go in and straighten up my shop a little bit because I don't like a messy area. I can't stand it. So make sure I get everything in order so when I can get my done this, I can go in the house and go eat something. So only thing I have to do is put that piece in the back. That's it. So that's what we're building over. Sorry about that, people. That's what we're building over here. Piece we need for the back.
Guys, I'm about done anyway. Oh no, I wasn't talking to you guys. I was talking to the birds. I was telling them I'm just about done. They're hungry. Some are eating, but they're not eating. I thought you were talking about us. No. No. That's me don't tell me what. All right, you didn't even take your medicine this morning, which I probably didn't do. Yeah, I should take my medicine. Man, bird. Okie dokie. Let's go to the back. Let's have a little more shade over here. All right, so I made this piece. With a area like this so it can lay flat when it hits up against it. Because if I make it like this, like the pegs on the side, it could basically hit and then bend the screen outward, inward. So everything lays flat right there. I tell you, isn't God amazing? You understand, when I'm putting this stuff together, this ain't me. This is never me. This is all God giving me information how to do it all together. Give him the glory for everything. That's absolutely perfect. That fits right nicely.
I tell you, I'm taking me a bath after this one. I got really grimy today, and I want to shave. Then I'll have something to eat. I can't eat like this. Hold on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to shower. I can't. I'm grimy. I'm really grimy. Boy, that's a lot of mud I had to track through. I'm just about done. Ugh, man. Mother George. He's so temperamental. Man, I'm telling you. Every time we build these things, we always do something different. Nothing's ever the same. Never the same when we put these things together. But we got it done. Whew. So the system I had to put in there. So basically, I didn't want to run a long piece of wood across here because, like I said, we got to build a frame in anyway. So this is what we installed in. So this is going to keep the screen from pushing out. So there's a lock to here. It's got a nice T here that's going to lay flat against this. If I put a piece of wood here, it would have bent there and bent there. And then we got the loops there, here and here, and we got it zip tied right in there. So it can't push out and it can't push in. Tighten the sides and we're good. And meanwhile, in La La Land, they're using ultra short throw projectors. I know they didn't do the challenge, so we don't really care at the end of the day. All we know is that we don't require challenges. We do what we need to do over here. We get the job done. And they sit in the dark while I'm setting up to do demonstrations outside. Difference between us and them. While you guys are sitting in the dark making ambient light rejection demonstrations, I'll be out here at 180 inches having fun. Woo! We may have to bring her back a little bit. A little bit. Too far out. Let me see something for a minute. Yeah, she may be out too far. So let's give her a bit of adjustment. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna drop a piece of Velcro in the front. Get that part still a little better. That's gonna be right there, and I'm good. gotta be kidding me. The opposite side of this is jacked up. It's not working. Oh. Damn, I am. It's not working. Freak. Oh, man. I'll tell you one thing. If you guys even thinking about mentioning my screen, I'm gonna give you the challenge to build one. And you don't want it, trust me. Man, this thing was crazy. Whew. I'll tell you the frame. We're gonna do the frame. I'm gonna show you how fast it is to do the frame. We're gonna do the frame on a 150. I'm gonna show you how fast it is to set that thing up. Two ways you can fold it. You can fold it inward or you can fold it downward. We're gonna do a collapsible frame next. They fast to build, but this one right here, boy, this thing took some challenges, boy. Man, trying to get the string line, I gotta tighten it up a little bit, and I'm done. No, you know what? Let me show this a little bit.
You're being silly. You are making a mess.
She's being silly. Is she being silly? Is she silly?
Crazy. Look,
Silly giddy.
look. Come on, let's walk. Look at me. Look. Come on. Come on. Come on, girlfriend.
You can tell how people talk to their dogs like they actually family members. Because literally, I thought she was talking to a small child over there. She's talking to a dog. She's like, aren't you silly? Aren't you silly, Dilly? Hey, I do the same thing with my cat in the house. You see me in the house showing weird stuff about my cat. I got songs about my cat when I'm in the house. You hear me singing on camera. White people, man, sorry people, but some people gotta learn to train their dogs better. She's talking about, look at me, look at me. No, give them a command. Dogs are like kids. Like kids know when they're in trouble. If you yell at a child, he knows he's in trouble. And if you talk kindly, he knows he's not. That's the same way I used to command my dogs. My dogs heard me say something to them to come here, get over here, in a commanding voice, they came over and they sat down and did what they had to do. It was no, get the freak over here. Especially if you're dealing with large pit bulls at the end of the day. You don't want to be playing around with that. But I think it's cute how she's talking to it like a little kid. She's so silly, Dilly. I think she got a collie. I'll be back. I'm always curious about these dogs.
I can walk her. The owner has to help too. There you go. Look.
What kind of dog you got? What kind of dog you got?
A pit?
Nice. How many pounds?
I'm just her walker, so I'm not sure. I just started walking her. But she's deaf, so she's a learning curve here.
Oh, okay.
That's where the track is being driven. Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful dog.
Right?
They like kids at the end of the day.
Yes, babe.
They like kids at the end of the day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Rolling in the leaves over there.
I hear you. Yeah. Good one, ma'am.
Lane.
Elaine? Oh, Kenny.
Emmy.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I think I know the owner of that dog. Nice. Yeah, that's a big pit bull, boy. It wasn't a collie, it was a pit bull. That sucker was huge. It was nice. The dog is deaf. So how do they train? How do they get it to command if the dog is deaf? I don't understand that. But I don't. That's pretty cool though. They can get it to listen. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a learning curve. So she's got to teach the dog. Wow, that's interesting. That's what I want to do this summer. I'm getting myself a water hose. Cause my water bill's pretty cheap, but I'm gonna get myself a water hose with a big old cause they walk the dogs up here, and the dogs I can see them pant when they go by. But I'm gonna get myself a big old water dish, attach my hose to it, and then I'm gonna put a camera right up there, right dead on top of it, because you know people do dumb stuff at the end of the day. They'll drop stuff in the water and do dumb stuff. But I'm gonna put a big old camera right out there, talking about dog cam. Put it right out there so they can go out there and they can give the dog some water. It's not for the people, it's for idiots that come by and drop stuff in the water trying to harm dogs. People do some idiotic stuff at the end of the day. You know what I'm talking about. But I'll just let them know that's why the camera's gonna be pointed down at the bowl. Make sure nobody don't drop anything in there, because I wish you would. But they come by panting, there's no water. There's nowhere for them to drink. So if I put a little dish out there, like a big bowl out there that you can put the water hose to, I can keep it filled up and they can drink water, which would be nice. Then I get a chance to meet some new people, and at the end of the day, you know what I mean, I get to see some dogs, because I want a dog myself. And I told you what I'm planning to get. I want these bully sons. That's what I want. You ever seen them? Well, there's two pit bulls. One of the pit bulls I like, they're all black. They got them gold eyes, got the ears that point up. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting two big, two of them right there. Two of them. Yep, sirree. All right, people. I'm talking because I'm tired. You have no idea. It's supposed a lot of work. I wasn't expecting all this work. I was expecting to come out here, strap it to the post right here, and be done. But when I went to stretch out the screen, I was like, oh shoot, this thing is actually bigger. I did 180 before, but they must be I don't know. Maybe the screen I had wasn't 180. I don't know. I can't tell. But this is way bigger. Way bigger. I'm glad we got it up. I don't want it too tight. I want it just loose enough so the screen can move a little bit. Other than that, we're gonna be out here watching movies. Yeah, so this is what I did for the top. You see them right there? I don't know if you can see them, but you see how those are locked in right there? I can't see because I got the sun in my face, but right there. That's so when the wind blows, what happens if you got screws up there, it'll rip right over top the screws. Not with those up there. And I might come in and put some heavy duty washers up there if I can figure out where I put my washers at. And they're gonna be like, he spoke today? He spoke. I usually never speak when I come out here. Hardly ever speak. He spoke to you? He spoke today? I heard him speak. Oh, kind of reminds some gardening tools too. Definitely need some gardening tools. I'm thinking about getting that robot. I've been looking at the research on that robot that mows your lawn for you. Like they got a docking station that comes out, got the sensor, mows the whole thing. I think I'll get one of them. I'm not running a lawnmower through here. Oh heck no! I'm gonna get a whatchamacallit. They can't harm the animals. They go actually got a sensor on them. But yeah, I'm gonna get one of them. As soon as I cut the tree down, matter of fact, I need to go on Amazon and get myself a rechargeable chainsaw. Cut down that stump. That stump will go down real quick. It's rotten wood. I need to take it down. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Bird. You just got finished building that stream. What are you doing? I'm not going to Disney World. I'll tell you that much. Hey, what's up, Taco? Taco Delirio. Trying to think whether or not I might put one of these on the deck. You know why? Because I'm promoting these things this summer. So I think the screens I need to have on the deck outside need to be the outside screens, especially if I'm advertising these. Because these are pre-coated screens we're going to be doing this summer. Got to go get my brick of, go online and order my brick of weatherproof lights for them too. Because that's what comes with the kit. But I think if I'm only doing the demonstration, I'm going to have these screens outside. So I guess I'll start working on construction for my screen this week, because it'll be easy to do. We'll build a frame for it.
Well, we already got a surface. We got 150 surface. No, that surface got ripped and I messed it up. So we got to get a brand new surface. Surface is like 48 bucks. That's it. That's how much it costs when the surface is 48 bucks. But you can do it yourself, you know what I mean? It's up to you. We got them pre-coated. Even though, like I said, at the end of the day, we tell the customer they can do it themselves, but they'd rather just have us do it. And, you know, than they, because some people, like I said, at the end of the day, might not have the room. They may have a reason why they can't do the screen. I mean, a lot of things come into play why people can't do giant screens at the end of the day. So, you know, us doing a screen don't take as much time at all. We get it knocked out of the way for them real quick. And then pre-coated. But these are going to be a little different because we're going to spray on a special application to the screen, which I still have to come out here and do. So when I come out with the paint cannon, we got a special heightener for our pre-coated screen, so we coat them in, and we're going to coat this one with it. So, you know, so it's a little different from what you buy on the website. If you do it yourself, you know, we have it, so we put something special into it. All right, guys, you can go eat. We're done. Everything's all cleaned up. This is the screen right here, done. And now all we got to do is, you know, our activation time is between 6 and 7. That's what time I'm coming up because I plan to rest for a little bit. I am tired. I still want to go up to the deck right there at the top, and I want to start getting measurements in. We're going to build a grommet frame for up there. I think I'll do all grommet frames out here. And see how big we got to start on building that one next. So, okay, with that being done, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I gotta go, and God bless.